Welcome to this video, and in this video I'm going to be talking about the advantages and the disadvantages of three different types of RC vehicles. Sitting in front of me we've got three great big 1/8 scale RCs. Two are nitro, one is electric, but regardless of their power or what they actually run on, doesn't have anything to do with their advantages and disadvantages of the nitro or the electric ones, of what builds they are. So on this side here we've got the Schumacher Swift, and this one is a 1/8 scale buggy. So this is Buggy. This one in the center is the Acme Trooper. This one is a ShortCourse truck. This one on this side here is the Acme Barbarian, which is a 1/8 scale truck. So we've got ShortCourse truck and a buggy. In this video I'm going to be talking about the advantages and the disadvantages of a buggy. So what I'm going to do is I'm simply going to put these two to the side, and then I will talk to you about the advantages and disadvantages of a buggy RC vehicle. So you can go over there. This one can go down here. Alright, so here we go. Let's talk about the advantages and disadvantages of a buggy. So in front of me is the 1/8 scale Schumacher Swift. This is nitro buggy. So let's go through the advantages and the disadvantages of a buggy. Now, due to a buggy's sort of like low to the ground, lower ground clearance, actually this means of course that you can't clear quite as high jumps. You can't do quite as extreme bashing with these ones. Some people do, of course, but of course, whereas the trucks have higher ground clearance, buggies don't. So of course trucks can do slightly higher jumps than the buggies. Actually, apart from the ground clearance, of course, with the ground clearance being lower to the ground means that different things are actually exposed to the ground. For example, the chassis, just the underneath chassis is actually of course exposed to the ground. This area here, of course, because it is much nearer to the ground, means it might get damaged. Likewise, of course, because the gears underneath here are lower to the ground, meaning there is more chance that they might get stripped. Just a possibility. Of course, also with the buggies, because of their overall build, etc., of course they are slightly smaller and smaller built than the trucks, and due to that, of course, if you do take these off-road driving, you've got to be careful that you're running it on the correct sort of terrain for a buggy. Of course, if you try to drive this one like 60 feet high jumps, maybe this one might not put up with it just as, quite as well as, let's just say, a truck would. Let's go on to the advantages now with a buggy. Due to their lower ground clearance, due to the fact that they have got these smaller type wheels, slightly less grip on the wheels actually, means that they actually go a lot faster. Well, I don't say a lot faster, but considerably faster than the trucks. Most of the time these ones are actually slightly lighter as well, due to them being a buggy, and also because of their sleek design and smaller design, they're actually much easier to control, like out there on the track and out there racing these ones, especially on the corners. These ones are easier to control, and also despite them being less able to do bigger jumps, and they're actually easier to control on the jumps as well, which is great. Of course, another advantage with the buggies is buggies are good for a wide range of things. These ones are not only good for off-road, to do off-road bashing, but they're also quite good as well to do on-road driving. Of course, on-road you get faster performance, but these ones are kind of like a mix between a truck and a car, because these ones work well on and off-road. So basically a buggy is ideal if you are planning on doing some on-road driving, planning on doing some off-road driving as well. Of course, trucks can still run on road, but I think you find you get the best performance out of a buggy if you drive a buggy on road than a truck. Of course, trucks are purely designed for the off-road performance, not on-road performance. So in front of me, the Schumacher Swift. I've just gone through the advantages and disadvantages of this one. Now let's move on to let's go to the next one up, the short course truck, the Acme Trooper.